Yo, what up everyone? Welcome to the C1X game review. We're going to cover SkullAndBones, the closed beta edition. I was among the selected to participate in this closed beta, which I am very grateful. I want to thank Ubisoft and the SkullAndBones team for giving me the opportunity to play prior to the full game release. As I go through this review, I do want to state I am aware this was the closed beta. I was limited to 6 hours of gameplay, so I didn't touch on everything in the game, and some things may or may not change when the full game releases, but just wanted to share some feedback for anyone interested prior to purchasing this game. Let's get to it. I can't say much about the storyline due to the limited playtime, but they introduce you as a captain from a fallen ship. You and other captains are under a well-known pirate kingpin. The pirate kingpin gives you an opportunity to build up your name as you gain infamy. Infamy is basically fame and reputation you will achieve throughout the game. Your character doesn't speak or have a voice, but at times you can choose from a couple of responses. There will also be different factions in the game, so it seems you'll be dabbling with all of them. And that's all I want to cover with the storyline for now into the full release. SkullAndBones is a naval combat game. The main action is on your ship sailing the seas, battling other ships from different factions. I tried attacking other players in the game but wasn't able to. I am unaware if they disabled this for closed beta purposes or if there was a certain way to engage combat to another player, but I am more than sure this will be a feature at the time of full release. I did like how they made this community friendly as well. You were able to join a group easily, or they were also able to join you in a side mission like plundering or just taking down a fort together. You can also ask for help if needed. This will send out a signal to all players in the world that may want to help you out and join the fun. At first, the combat for me was a bit difficult to engage in. The problem I had was I tried sailing faster than I needed to, but after a few battles I picked up on it. There are cannons on each side which you are able to place on your ship, and as you progress you will be able to choose different types of cannons. While in combat you have limited shots until it is time to reload. As one side reloads, you are able to maneuver the camera to the other side of your cannons and continue to fire. There is a white dotted line that guides you where the cannons will be shot and what position you're shooting from. There are also weak spots that are highlighted red to increase damage to the other ships. You can also change views while you're sailing the seas, from third person to first person. There's also a lookout view where a member of your crew can be seen at the top mast while you're able to maneuver the camera around. I did enjoy the first person view. I felt I was better in control of the wheel while I was sailing. There are islands you can enter and explore, but not all of them and not the entire island. As you enter these islands, the main purpose is to talk with different merchants or traders that you can buy and craft from, pick up or complete a contract, access a warehouse or cache, cook and read mail. Let's break down these different merchants and options you can do on these islands. We'll start with the warehouse or caches. In this game, a warehouse will be useful because there will be limited capacity your ship can hold. If your capacity is full, your ship will sail very slowly due to the weight, and your crew will notify you about this as well, which I like. Of course, the bigger the ship, the more capacity. The warehouse allows you to transfer items from your cargo so they can be stored, or if you wanted to sell or throw some out, you are able to do so as well. Talking with a carpenter, you can craft tools such as a pickaxe, saw, sickle, crowbar, even furniture. Furniture will enhance your ship's abilities like defense, health, projectile speed for your weapons, and more. Tools such as the pickaxe, saw, and crowbar will be used from cutting down trees to breaking into shipwrecks. The shipwright allows you to craft new ships, buy cosmetics for your ships such as fireworks, changing color, a new flag, change your crew look, and other things. It also gives you an option to manage your ship, but you can do this when you want to disembark from an island as well. There will be different types, such as the first you acquire in the beginning will be used to hunt animals such as crocodiles or sharks. whereas a bigger ship will be used for combat and will be able to equip cannons. Of course, with the blacksmith, you'll be able to craft weapons for your ship and buy blueprints. The blueprints will either upgrade your current weapon or craft a new weapon. Pretty much anything you'll be crafting will have a blueprint, whether it will be your weapons, your ship, tools, or even cooking recipes. You can buy these blueprints at their designated place or complete contracts and receive them as a reward. Along with acquiring blueprints, you'll need specific ingredients to actually craft that blueprint. And if you're not finding what you need at times, you can go to a refinery to convert your materials, such as turning tree logs into planks or iron bog into iron ingot. As I mentioned cooking recipes, there is a cooking pot that will allow you to cook different foods. These foods will help increase stamina regeneration, repair kit efficiency, and other perks to help while sailing the seas. There are traders in pretty much every island you're on that will have various items like outfit clothing or different appearance features. You can also buy specific products only for that island and sell at a higher price to another trader on a different island, which I thought was an interesting feature. I also like how prices will change from time to time, or if you're at a different place, they will show you arrows on the side of the items if it is higher than normal or lower than normal. While scouting through these islands, you can also find open chests with items like cannonballs, silver, or coconuts on the floor. The vanity is a place to change your wardrobe and appearance. You can buy hats, coats, jewelry, and more. And if you're just tired of the way you look, you can change your facial features, your hair, or your tattoos. There is also a mailbox where letters come in from time to time. Within the letters are rewards you receive. I believe throughout your progression there will be different senders to these letters and may connect with the main plot at some point. The in-game world seems like it is going to be massive and more than likely have multiple maps for different parts of the world. In the beginning scene they show different countries, so my assumption is you'll be traveling to different regions and acquire different maps. And of course, if there's pirates, there's treasure. You can find treasure maps or obtain one from a contract you accepted. The map will give you clues to the island the treasure is on and a specific area on that island. One of the things I liked about this game is that there will be a lot of side quests. You can pick up contracts from traders, a job board that has multiple contracts. There are bounty contracts you can complete. You will also get notified about world events that you can participate in with others. You will have plenty to do in this game. There are a few takeaways for me that could have made this game much better in my opinion. One of the biggest takeaways for me is there is no sword fighting, pistol shooting, drunken punching combat. I would have loved some ground combat in this game. One of the clothing pieces shows a pistol on the waist, but you're not allowed to use it. There's also an action to plunder a fort. It shows a cutscene of your crew jumping off the ship, but you don't jump off the ship with them. You stay on the ship and combat from there. Same thing when onboarding another ship. There is a cutscene of your crew pulling the ship close, but you don't combat, just takes you to a loot menu to take what you want. And it isn't just ground combat. When you're on foot, you can't jump or climb. There is a rope you can swing down only to get back quickly to where you came from. They could have added at least drinking some rum at a tavern. Or even how you use your tools. You don't get off your ship to cut down trees with your saw or pickaxe some iron. You are doing it all on your ship. It prompts you with a small mini game, which is something I disliked. In the defense of SkullAndBones, I see the direction they are taking, and it isn't entirely a bad one. Even though the closed beta was 6 hours only, my overall experience was fun. I enjoyed playing this game. It is a great turn away from FPS and VR games. I didn't play the 6 hours in one sitting, but every time I would get back in the game, I felt excited to play. I was always looking forward to building up my reputation in this open world with the choices they give you, and the combat kept me entertained. The rating I will give this game is an 8 out of 10. If they didn't have the takeaways I mentioned, it would have probably been a 9 to 9.5. For the most part, it is an enjoyable game. A reminder, this is just my closed beta experience. Some things may or may not change, but we will know February 16th when the full game releases. I will return with another review on any new discoveries and any change of thought I have. If you played it yourself or saw any gameplay footage, tell me your thoughts about the game in a comment below, or leave a comment on the game review itself. As always, if you're digging the content, follow, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.